Hello, hello, Mr. Brian.
Hello, teacher.
Hey, how are you doing, mister?
I'm good, and you?
I'm just doing great. It's getting ready for Friday, so yeah, doing great.
Yeah, yeah. That's the best part of this week. Oh, this week.
Exactly, exactly. What about you? Do you work on Saturdays or the weekend?
No, no, I don't. I rest the weekend, so that's that's cool.
All right. And what do you usually do on the weekend?
Right now, I'm in Seattle with my wife,
Oh,
so yeah, so we usually go out
mhm.
and I don't know, do something to fun. Yeah.
All right. And sorry, by the way, where do you work, Brian?
I work for Banco Bucatlan, but I'm working remotely. So yeah,
All right, all right. So, how long have you been in the States, in Seattle?
I've been here around since December.
All right, all right,
Yeah, because she's studying a master, so I'm here with her.
all right. I understand. Thank you so much. Thank you. Perfect. I see more people connecting. And Byron. Hey, how are you doing, mister?
Hi. Well, now I got a new update about my illness.
What's
Now,
going on?
yesterday it was just a body ache and a headache, and now it was a sore throat added. So, well, I was taking some pills, right,
Mhm,
in syrup as well,
mhm.
but I'm still feeling bad, but not bad that I don't want to do something, right? That's why I'm here because I feel bad, but I'm not able to join to the class, right? So there's no problem. I hope next week I will be better, but I hope so.
You will, for sure. You'll see. You'll be better. And tell me, how about work? Are you attending work at this moment, or are you just resting at home?
No, well, actually, I left my job last week,
Ah, mhm.
but thank God I got a new opportunity, and I will start with Telus next week.
I remember you mentioned about the change, right? You left one, and on the same day you got the new one, but you haven't started yet.
No, it will be next Monday. A new
Oh,
one.
all right. And how are you feeling for that?
Well, actually, I'm so excited, and thank God that it was the next week because this week I spent all the time sleeping
Mhm.
because of the flu, right?
Yeah.
So thank God it was the next week because now I am recovering.
Mhm.
I am
Yep.
recharging my batteries to be ready the next week.
Ah, that's fine. That's fine. Hopefully you recover, and everything goes well, so you have a good start in your new job. Thank you. Mhm.
Thanks.
Perfect. I see more people. Luis Napoleon. Hey, mister, how are you doing?
Hey, Mister. Good evening.
Good evening. How are you doing?
Pretty good. I just arrived from work. You know.
Oh,
Um,
really? Wow.
yeah, I had to just give to my clients some monthly reporting. So it was, yeah, very
And
tough day.
and are you working remotely or are you working on site at this moment?
I'm working on site. Yeah,
Oh,
actually.
all right. So you
Yeah,
practically just log off and then you log into the class.
yeah. I just log off and I just clock out
Yeah.
there on the building and just come here and just join.
All
Uh,
right.
yeah,
And how long is your work from your house? How
it's
far?
about how far?
Yeah.
It's about like if there is no traffic jam,
Yeah.
um, 5 minutes on car by
Oh,
car.
oh. That's
Yeah,
fine. That's good.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's
acceptable.
it's very close. Yeah.
Ah, that's amazing. That's amazing and very convenient, I imagine.
Yeah, that's the word.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for making the effort to be here. I see more people connecting. Reynaldo, hey, mister, how are you doing today, sir?
My teacher, I my work is not so far, but it took me 1 hour and 30 minutes to came to my house.
My goodness, that's a long time,
Is
let's say.
is because there a lot of traffic there. Is a heavy traffic.
I imagine, I imagine. But what about your day? How was it? Was it good, relaxing, stressful? How was your work?
Now I think that I was relaxed today because I have a new auxiliary, and she came use the computer, and I assigned some activities that I usually uh, did, but now she's assuming this task, and it's made me to to do some other things that I was putting
Mhm.
in to wait.
All right, all right. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. I see more people. Hey, Ricardo, what about you? How are you doing, sir?
Sure, it's doing fine. Thank you.
How was your day?
Today was a nice day. First because
Mhm.
I had a day off.
Oh,
The company give us the day because all the four for the half one of the year.
mhm.
Then I have this day of vacation, but I use the day uh, to repair my car because uh, my car was broke,
Mhm.
uh, because I fall in a hole in the street and I destroy all my suspension parts.
Oh
My,
man.
I don't know how they say amortiguadores, tijera, barra, tenedora, and the wheels.
All right. I don't know the technical words for some of them, but it sounds expensive. That's what I will say.
Yeah, but I think the
Mhm.
whole morning I waste the whole morning in that.
Yep.
And during the afternoon, I went to the office because I had to replace my charger for the computer for the laptop because
Mhm.
it also broken yesterday. But it was a smooth day,
Mhm.
but nice.
All right. But I'm just happy that you could, dedicate or you have to practically take your car to repair the suspension and everything. I don't know, but that's fine. That's fine. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Perfect. Let's get started today on some content that we're going to cover for today. But tell me, people, have you digested and internalized the information for causative verbs, or are you still surprised? Because yesterday you had like a surprised face. What's going on today? Still
I
scared?
see that the homework is for the Tuesday.
Not yeah, but I'm talking about yesterday's practice. Do you feel scared about
Okay.
that, about causative verbs yet, or not so much? It's like, yeah, I got the idea. How do you feel today?
I
I'm
got the
confused,
idea.
mister.
Mhm. Thank you, thank you. Sorry, Alejandra.
The these verb, the causative verbs are confused.
Confusing. No,
Yeah,
come on, don't worry.
yeah.
Don't worry. Let's today have some practice, and for that, let me switch on this one just to have a quick review about what we're talking, talking about information and causative verbs. Let's see. Let's get started. Check on the mic. Thank you so much. Perfect. 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 All right, there you are. People, are you able to see at this moment my browser?
Yes, it is.
All right, perfect,
Yes.
perfect, perfect. Thank you so much. Let's get started on this one. I will need your help, please, to tell me about the causative verb. How do we work on this part? We are going to read the complete sentence and you include the correct alternative. All right? Don't tell me just the correct alternative. No, we read the sentence, right? We read complete sentence and we incorporate the correct alternative as you read. That is how we work on this one. And I hope to listen to all of you practice on this. All right. So don't be shy. Just open up the mic and then we practice and I listen to you and let's have some feedback afterwards. Let's see. Let's get started. Tell me, people, read the sentence and tell me what should be the correct form, complete and correct form.
My father won't let
Uh-huh. My father, continue.
Let me
Won't
stay
let
out.
me stay.
Stay out.
Don't let me
Stay out. Like,
stay out late.
All right. Option A, that's what I
Stay.
hear, right?
Yes.
yeah, exactly. Okay.
Yes.
All right, let's see. Yep, perfect. Nicely done. Next one. Next one. Next one. Let's read it.
I can
Get him to
To
clean.
Clean.
to clean up.
Letter B.
Letter
clean
B.
up our room.
Mhm.
All right. All right. To clean. Perfect. Thank you. Nicely done. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry for that. If you could hear it, that is just some thunder going on here. Yeah, it's coming here. The rain is coming. Let's see. What about on the third one? How do we
My
complete one?
parents
My
make
parents
me
make me
do
do
my
my
homework
homework
when I
when I
come
come
home.
home
Okay.
after
Me
school.
do.
Mhm. Option A, make me do.
Yes.
Yes.
A.
Yes, option A.
A.
All right. Hey, amazing, amazing. Thank you so much. Let's check on this one. What about on the next one? Let's read together. My brother.
Brothers.
Brother,
Never
help
helps me
me
clean the bedroom.
Clean.
Mm,
A.
option A.
both. Both.
Both.
Can be both.
Both. It can be both.
Yes, both.
Really? Are you sure about this?
Yes.
Yes, are both, but clean could be.
All
But
right.
the
And
But it's
common
not.
is
But it's
clean.
common clean.
Helps me clean the bedroom because
Mhm.
it's more common to use without the two.
That's correct. As all of you mentioned. This one, the verb help accepts the two versions. However, the base form is more commonly used. So let's stick to that one, right? Nicely done, nicely done. Let's see on this one. Probably this is a new verb that we are incorporating to the practice, but let's see how this go. Continue. My
Parents.
Parents
Want me
want
Study.
me
to
Make.
study.
To study.
option B.
Yes.
Yes, to study.
All right, let's give it a try.
Mhm, mhm.
Yes.
Mister.
Tell me, tell me. Hello, hello.
So I confused. Is
Tell me,
it
what's going on?
study or
To study
It's a
too.
study, right?
In that case, it's study. Yeah.
Letter A.
No, letter B. Letter B.
Letter
Let's
B.
Study.
Why?
Because in this one, for the verb want, that is a new one we are incorporating, the structure for this one is want someone infinitive. Want me to study. That is a
It's
new one.
like get. It's
Similar
like
to get. Talking about the structure, yes, we go for the same pattern.
Thank you.
teacher, that's the American say wanna.
In many cases, like 1-2, right? When they incorporate 1-2, they say wanna. But in this case, it's not possible because it's only once, no 1-2, right? But it's possible, right? Hey, do you wanna go? Right?
Yeah, guana is when you are joining another bird and no plus someone.
In
Like,
that case, yeah. Exactly, because of the word order. Luis Napoleon, am I right? Some people say just want to do something, my friend.
Yeah, yeah, but it's that something that you can learn on chatting expressions.
Exactly, right. It's common in chat, and also, it's considered informal actually. So
Yeah,
if you can avoid it, if you're having a conversation with your superior or something like that, unless you have some trust or in confidence with the person, you might go and use it, right? But if you're talking to a client, if you're talking to
correct.
someone, it's not acceptable to say, do you wanna something like that, right, Mr. Luis?
Exactly. Mhm.
Yes.
Not possible. All right.
Okay.
Thank you. But that's fine. Thank you. Let's continue with the next one. I see more people connected, and that makes me happy on a Friday. Let's see on this one, people. I
How
Have
to
to
ask
To
ask
ask
them
them
Then
them
to
to
drive
drive,
me
to
to
drive,
letter
school.
B, to drive me.
to
To
drive.
drive me to school.
ask is a new is
No, I
It's a new
think
new
one.
verb.
Yeah,
New.
we're including ask
I
in the
have to ask
practice.
them
Mhm. You
drive
see
me
this
to
one?
school, teacher.
There you are. Thank you.
It's
Nice.
like one,
Teacher,
Mister.
the last one was two.
Yeah, in the
Also
last one
one.
too. Yeah, when you
Ask
say
to
want is you go for an infinitive. Want me to study, right? Like requesting
study.
something, right? Probably like making a petition to someone, but in a nice form, right? Probably. Because if you say my parents make me, all right, and that is like an obligation, like force someone. But in this context, one thing's like an expectation or a petition in a good form in this context. Similar to this one, I have to ask. In this one, it's like, as the verse says, to ask for something, right? Like probably like a favor or something like that. I have to ask them to drive me to school. Ask someone, infinitive in this case, right? That is how we work on this part. Next one, tell me.
My wife is
My
always
wife?
My wife
telling
is
me
always telling me, slow down.
slow down.
slow down,
Eh,
To slow down.
All
to
right,
slow down.
To slow down, to slow
To
down.
slow down.
let's give it a try. We have divided options. I
I don't
hear
know.
some people say A, some people say B. What do you say, Alejandra? I give you the chance, A or B?
Letter B.
Letter B. All right,
Yes.
let's
Yeah,
see.
B.
Yeah, because slow down sounds kind of, for example, the husband is quoting his
Yeah,
wife, right?
like something is missing.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes probably it's not, probably you know how to use this structure, right? Because in the way we organize ideas, but now where we are stopping just to checking about causative verbs and something, it's like, okay, I need to be alert. But if you say the sentence, sometimes you say, hey, my wife is always telling me slow down. You say, this doesn't sound like how we express ideas. In that case, probably you can follow your heart on that one. But in this case, tell someone, infinitive. Ricardo, go ahead.
Teacher,
Hmm?
could we infer that the exception for this structure
Hmm?
are only make and health maybe? Because I have noted that the most of the verb use to or the infinitive form
Hmm?
after the first verb.
All right. It could be, right? I wouldn't dare probably to generalize, but we could go, right? If we separate them into lists, yeah, like the ones we have at this moment, probably make, right, and help go with base form. And the others we have study and let, I guess, right? Let goes by the same. And some others, as the ones we have included today, go with infinitive afterwards. But it's good, right? Just if you are taking notes on this one, and I know you do, take notes and try to make two groups. So to separate them so you know how to use them. Nice, nice, nice. Let's go for the next one quickly. My mother, continue,
My
please.
mother asked me to do my homework
To do my
after school.
homework.
Has me do?
Has me too. The rest, what do you say?
Mm,
Letter
has,
B, letter B.
Letter B.
Asked me to do
To do.
my
has,
homework after
has
school.
me do.
Mhm. All right. I could listen to the majority say telling to do. Let's give it a try. Remember at this moment we discovered alternatives.
Mama, how do you do?
Oh, check on this one.
Yes.
Some people were correct, exactly. And some others now know the difference. That's the way, right? My mother has me do. In this case, after have someone, we need base form. Has me do. In this case, it's also to organize. When you say have someone and then you say the base form, what you are expressing in this one is like you organize, right? Someone to do something, not by force, but probably in, let's have like the same context, like a petition, right? Have me.
It's a force meet there.
Not that much. Because of the sentence, probably homework, yeah, right? But has is like in an acceptable petition, let's say, different from makes me. That is force in that one, right? More like obligation. Ricardo, go ahead.
Sorry, teacher, but I don't understand the meaning of this sentence.
Mhm. Based on what we are expressing as a general idea, like that one.
Yes, what is the
Mhm.
the idea for this sentence? I don't get it, teacher.
In that case, it's like the same as I mentioned when you say have someone do, it's like somebody is going to do an action, but not by force, but probably by requesting something and or organizing, probably this not discussing like an argument, but talking to the person. And finally, the person agrees to do something, not by force, different from that one, right? For example, if I tell you, hey, my students have me assign more time to the tests, right? Have me assign more time for the test. It's like you told me, I listened to you, and I said, nah, that's fine. Not by force, not by obligation, but it's like a
That's a
mutual
good idea.
agreement, let's say. Sorry?
That's a good idea.
No, just for you to get the idea of this one, right? But not by force. That is what you're saying, right? You probably, there is an idea, there is a petition, the other
A
person
request.
agrees to that, like a request, right? But the other person agrees to this one, not by force. That is the idea, that we say in this one.
It's a good request for the last exam, teacher.
Ooh, let me think about it. Let me think about it. Tell me, Ricardo, is it a little bit better? Is it clearer now?
Yes, teacher, better. Thank you.
All right, thank you. I appreciate your feedback. Tell me.
Can you back number 7, please?
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
Um,
After
let me-
tell,
okay. Okay. Thank you.
you go for that one.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Mister,
Perfect.
sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
So with only help, I can use both forms. Only with help.
Exactly. With help, both forms are acceptable, but we know one is more common than the other. But the others, there is no like, sorry, it's not like that for the rest.
And it's more common with infinitive.
For
or
help,
no?
it's more common to use the base form. That is more common.
Okay.
That's more common.
Okay. Thank you, Mr.
My pleasure. Let's go for the next one, people. Tell me. Let's read. I
Don't let my kids
My watch.
Watch
Watch
Violent movies.
violent movies.
Violent.
Option B, you say?
A.
No,
A.
Option A.
Don't get angry at me. I'm just kidding, right? Watch. Yes. That's correct. After let, someone, base form, sorry. All right, there you are. The next one, tell me, I'll have
my assistant to
My
call
To
you
call you
No.
to
Call you
reschedule the
call.
appointment.
appointment.
A.
Schedule the
to
appointment.
call.
exactly. In that case, we have the same context for have someone base form. In that case, it's like to organize, right? There is a request, the other person agrees, or the other person is likely to say yes to this one. I'll have my assistant, like I am going to organize, or I'm going to ask this person to do something. I'll have my assistant, let's see, my assistant call you, right? There you are. Thank you. Next one. Tell me how, let me read, help me read, how
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 can
can
we
we
get
get
all
all
To
the
arrive
employees to arrive on
to
time?
arrive
arrive
on
on
time?
time.
To
Mhm.
arrive on time.
To arrive.
All right, there you are. To arrive. Perfect, perfect, perfect. That's it. Next one.
He helped
Help
me
Help
carry the
me
box.
carry the
me
boxes.
To carry the
carry
boxes.
the boxes.
Just carry. Oh, well, both can.
All right, exactly,
Well, but
exactly.
it's more common to use without
Carry.
to.
There,
Carry.
there you
Carry.
are. So let's go for that option. There you are. Thank you, thank you. Nicely done. Three more to finish. Tell me, my teacher
My
Made me
teacher
apologize
said
Apologize.
for what I had said.
Apologize for
uh,
what I
Made me
said.
apologize.
all
for
right.
the exam.
No, come on. Not like that, people. Not like that. No, 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 no. Remember, when we include the make or in this context, because we're making reference to something in the past and we say made, what is the context? What is the message behind make or made? Is it like to convince someone?
No.
Obligation.
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 Kind of
Right.
mandatory. Push.
Mandatory, to force, right? To push someone. There you are. Thank you. Nicely done. What about the next one? My boss.
My boss told me to work more.
To
To
work.
work more. Mhm.
All
Option
right.
B.
My
Ouch.
boss make me.
in probably in a more real context, right? In a more real context. There you are. Tell me to work. In this case, right? It is not only saying something, but probably giving an order, right? My boss told me to work. Yeah, probably by obligation, but it's like an order. In this case, that is the context of tell or told, as you see in this one, right? It's an order. He told me to, and I have to. That's the way it works. The last one, my
My mom
Mom
asked
Mom
asked
me
me
to
to
study
study
more.
asked
more.
me to study more.
hmm, there you are, like having a petition in this case, right? Thank you, thank you.
Mister,
Tell me, I listen.
so when I use make, let, help, or have is when the context is more for obligation or for to force, or only with this case with verb make.
Only with the verb make is like a strong obligation, right? Remember when
Okay.
you say the others, each verb could have like a different context, and depending on what you want to express, you may go for that one. For example, in this case, in this one, my teacher made me, it's like an obligation, right? You didn't want to, but there was an obligation and then you have to do it. But if we say, my teacher had me apologize for what I have said, in that case, it's like it was not an obligation. Probably that the teacher suggested something and you say, hey, that's a good idea. So in that case, it's not an obligation, like there was an agreement. Depending on what you want to express, you may have a different verb. Mhm.
Okay, thank you, Mister.
All right, perfect, perfect. Nicely, nicely done. Any questions so far?
I have a question. I thought, I don't remember if an example we used has,
Mhm.
but is without, is the base form, right?
In this one,
Yes, it
My
is.
mother, something
let me
like
see.
that.
My
Eight,
mother.
number 8.
My mother has me
Two.
do
Mhm.
my homework after school.
We go for
But
the
in this
form.
case,
Uh-huh.
because it's third person, we're going to use base form.
No, actually,
Because with have,
mhm.
we use infinitive.
Mhm. All right, let's go for something in this case. The structure of any verse of this one, let's take into consideration have, someone, do, right? That is the let's see like the three elements in the correct order for those three elements, but they can appear in different places within a sentence. Probably the verb could be the principal verb, and that's why, because of the third person singular, we say my mother has me, right? But what happens if we change for my parents? Two people, right? Father, mother. My
Yes.
parents have me do. The principal, if we're using the structure as a principal verb, that can be affected by the third person singular. It can be affected by present perfect, simple past, or similar to this one. If you let me go a little bit up in this one, we're using telling in the ing form because that is the idea that they are expressing depending on the tense, right?
Okay.
But
Yes.
the next part is not going to be effective. Now that we know what the correct order is, we go for have, right? Have someone base form, right? Get someone infinitive. So that is the order. It will depend on the sentence. Sometimes we can go for the simple past, like in this one. He helped. We transform the principal verb help because of the context, but we go for the same order. Help someone in base form. So it depends on where something appears. That's the change we need to apply. Mhm.
So we have,
It's the same.
have
Mhm.
someone
Base form.
in base form.
Yeah, all the
Always.
time. All the time is going to be base form.
Okay.
The
I
only
take
thing-
back my
the only
notes
thing- the only
before
thing
thinking.
that can change could be, as I mentioned, if we have the, let's say like the first verb, let's say have, if it is on the third person singular, it could change to has in that case, right? If it is for
Okay.
singular subjects, it could be have. But the rest after that is never going to change.
Okay. Thank you, teacher. I get confused because my notes was wrong. I
Oh.
thought the have, it was with infinitive.
All right. No. In that case, have is like the general idea of the verb, but remember it could change, right? I can tell you, my mother has, let's see, my mother has had, as a crazy example, right? My mother has had me, right? In that case, have, because we're using the present perfect, we transform the verb. But at the end, the general idea continues. Have someone base for. My mother has had me do my homework. Mhm. It depends on that one. Mhm.
Okay. Thank you.
My pleasure, my pleasure. Perfect. Now, let me see what we do. After checking on this one, having a review, let's go over some for some review as well. But in this case, for the vocabulary words, let me socialize a link to you so we can have some ideas on this one. Second, I'm generating the code so I can have it here. All right, there we are. I am going to share the link to you over the two places I have always done it, right? For the WhatsApp group and also
Thank you.
the link to you over the chat of this video conference. You may access for any place that is more convenient for you. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
It's going to ask you for your name, right? And it's going to ask you for a nickname. So in that one, if you want to go for a nickname, go for that one, but not Bebito Fiu, please, not that one. That's
Yeah. I haven't seen that.
not
And
today.
everybody's talking and everybody's talking about Fifi. What?
Oh,
Fifi.
no, you gotta update on that one. All right, perfect. I see some people connecting.
Who is blue? Blue.
Blue Hurricane,
Kira. Hurricane.
Hurricane.
Byron.
It's Byron. Thank you.
And where is Veronica as Virginia? No.
Yeah, we should have it like that one, right? Like as known as, AKA Virginia. Thank you so much. I see 12 people at this moment. Let me incorporate at this moment just to have control of this one. All right, let's see. 12 people. How many are we in the video conference? We're 19. I'm waiting for some people. All right, but in the meantime, let me explain to you what we do. In the first practice, you are going to see like many tiles or many squares on your device. And what's the task? You check on the terms. That's something that we have studied. You look for the term and you look for the definition. You are going to match the term to the definition by tapping or by clicking on the two corresponding elements, right? For example, if you see brand image, you click on brand image, you look for the definitions, you click on the definition, and if that is correct, the platform is going to tell you, hey, that's a match, and it's going to change the color of the tiles, and then you continue working with the next, all right? That is pretty much what we do, having a review about vocabulary. Let me see. Let me just switch on this one so we can get started. All right, on your devices, you should have like the complete grid that is going to be interactive. So let's check on this one and try to match them up. Please, please, please. Thank you.
We want to start, Mr.
Yeah, you may start on your device.
Okay.
Yeah, please. Oh.
Thank you.
Teacher, these concepts are hard. I read the same in every concept.
It's like you read one and it seems like it is correct. You read the other. Yeah. That's why we're having some practice so you can get familiar with this information. And remember, this is all beneficial for all of us as this is something included on the test. So let's give it a try, try to get them correct because on the test, for sure you will do nice. Has anybody finished yet?
Yes, Mr.
Everything correct for you, Alejandra?
Yes.
Thank you. Amazing. Yeah, pretty quick on this one. That's good. That's good. Thank you. What about the rest? How are you doing? Still working? Finished?
Finish.
All right. Thank you. How did it go, miss?
I didn't get one, but then I find.
After trying, you got it. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. What about on the rest of the people? How are you doing on this one? Catherine, almost done, still working, giving it a try.
I already finished,
Oh,
teacher.
perfect. How did it go?
Good, I think.
All right. How many tries did you make?
12.
12. All right. Oh, that's good. That's good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I will just give 1 more minute for the people to finish, and then we move to the next practice on this one. What about for you, Miss Sophia? How are you doing? Finished? Yeah. Mhm. All right. And how was it, Sophia? Was it easy or kind of difficult? What can you tell us?
I'm a little confused, but
Really?
I need to review the concept.
Don't worry. But after trying on that one, we get it
Yes,
correct. All right, that's
I
fine.
got it.
That's the idea. Thank you. And Nestor, what about you? How are you doing? Done?
Hi, teacher. Yes, I already finished.
All right.
Only one miss.
Only once. Oh, amazing. That's good. Congrats. 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 Perfect. Miss Gloria Lina, what about you? Finished?
Yes, teacher, in this moment I finished.
Oh, amazing. How did it go? How many tries? Not many attempts on this one, Gloria? How many times did you, in how many moves did you complete everything?
I have a lot of try because I don't know if when I put a clip and it's not the click in the correct place and tell me a wrong, but after many try, the it's okay.
Okay, thank you, thank you. So probably there was something going on with the application or the browser, but you finally got it. So congrats on that. All right, all right. Is anybody missing? Nope, nobody's missing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, people, for the time in the practice. We continue. There is a second part in this same link. So we work on that one. And let me explain how the second part works. Let's see. Let's move to the next one. You should have like a different screen on your device. What does it say? Check your cell
It
phone.
said that the video will play it on your screen, and then we'll have to come back to our browser.
All right, thank you so much. What about on the rest? Do you have the same notification on your screen?
Yes, chair.
All right,
Yeah.
perfect, perfect.
No.
No. What does it say? What does it say on your device?
Say the video begins in the device of your teacher. Come back when was the moment
when it's
of the
time?
activity.
Exactly. Because previously we were working on the device and the alternatives were on your device. But in this one, we work on a video activity. That's why it says like eyes up front, because you need to check on what I am projecting. There is a video, and when the video stops, there is going to be a question on your device. It's about comprehension. So dedicate your full attention to this one, right? We watch a segment, there is a question, it appears on your device, we answer, and then we discuss, and then we go like that one. So let me see if I am if I am sharing the sound. Let's see. There we are. Let's give it a try, just sound check.
Coke is just soda.
Could you listen to that, people?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
All right, perfect, perfect. So let's watch at this moment the video. Remember, pay attention to what they say. There are some questions. As you may see, there are like some spots here, like light blue spots. They represent questions along the video. So we watch a segment, we have some questions, and then we respond. And I hope you do nice about getting that general idea of this one. Let's give it a try. I will put everybody on mute at this moment so we can listen to this perfectly.
Coke is just soda, Tylenol just acetaminophen, and Levi's are just jeans. Yet consumers go out of their way to select these specific brands over others.
An economist would say, how is this possible that a rational consumer would be willing to pay more for exactly the same thing? We love to think about ourselves as rational. That's not how it works. A very famous study done by colleagues at Duke University had flashed either the Apple logo or the IBM logo to two randomized groups of participants.
There comes the first question. Check on your devices, please. You should have the question and you should have the alternatives. Let's go for the best solution, for the best alternative, based on the video always. Thank you. I see some people are still missing to respond. After selecting your alternative, click on submit, right? So you send on your alternative on this one. All right, perfect. Everybody answer. 85% were correct. Tell me, people, which was the correct alternative in this one? Where was the study?
Duke University.
All right.
Duke University.
There you are. Thank you so much. Let's continue with the video, all right? Attention, please. There you are.
The study found that after being subliminally exposed to the Apple logo, compared to when you've been exposed to the IBM logo, participants performed better on creative tasks.
And the argument is that Apple has been telling you this story over and over again, that Apple is the brand for hip, cool, fun, creative people.
This is the true power of brands. They can influence our behavior.
Second one, check on your devices, please. Check on the alternatives and go for your response. Thank you. Good, good, good. Nice, nice. All right, perfect. Everybody got it correct. Tell me which was the correct answer.
That Apple is the brand for creative people.
Exactly. That is what we have been bombarded, you know. That's what this company works and tells us. All right, let's continue.
Influence our behavior in ways that extend way beyond the point of sale. So, to what degree can the influence of brands wreak havoc on our ability to make rational spending decisions? This is Your Brain on Money. This is Americus Reed. He studies identity and marketing at the University of Pennsylvania.
When I make choices about different brands, I'm choosing to create an identity. When I put that shirt on, when I put those shoes on, those jeans, that hat, someone is going to form an impression about what I'm about. So if I'm choosing Nike over Under Armour, I'm choosing a kind of different way to express affiliation with sport. The Nike thing is about performance. The Under Armour thing is about the underdog.
Next one, we have a question. Check on the alternatives, please. Thank you so much. All right, all right. I guess one person is still missing, but so far it's like 50-50. 46% are correct. 46% are not. Tell me, what option did you choose?
I choose B.
B.
Me too. Me.
So do I.
All right, all right. Let's see on this one. Check on this one. I shared the correct
Yeah, they
answers on
was a
your
little.
device.
He's choosing a way to express affiliation with.
Ain't nobody get it.
Yeah, somebody got it. Yeah, there are 46% of people correct. And 46, so
yes,
50-50.
sí.
Yeah,
Yes, yes, sí.
50-50. Thank you so much. Let's continue. Next one. Attention, please.
I have to choose which of these different conceptual pathways is most consistent with where I am in my life.
And once a consumer makes that choice, their relationship with a brand can deepen to the point where they identify with the brand like family. And once you identify with a brand, it can shape the way you behave.
And it's really interesting because they will also, if someone talks bad about that product, brand, or service, they will be the first to go out and defend. Why? Because an attack on the brand is an attack on themselves.
Michael.
Next one. Choose wisely.
Teacher, what's the
Tell me.
meaning deep, deep, deep,
Deepen, right? To, in this case, if we talk about, for example, the ocean, to go deep is going down, 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 down. In this context, when we say deepen, it's probably to be bigger, right? To more extend.
Okay, thank you, mister.
All right, there you are. Thank you. I see some people responding. Amazing. All right, perfect. 59% got it correct, and just few people probably needed to choose something differently. Tell me, what should be the correct answer for this?
Number
Letter
C.
C.
Oh, letter C. All right, perfect.
Number C.
Yeah, that's what like, okay, number C.
My
Hey,
Lord.
Douglas, I know it's Friday, my friend, don't worry. All right, perfect. The video mentioned that the relationship has gone deeper, right? Probably more intense or closer, something like that. What example did they mention? How do people see the brands?
Because they look the brand as the way they represents.
All right. Thank you so much. And that's correct. Thank you, Mr. Luis. That's fine. Let's continue. Thank you so much.
Michael Platt is a professor of neuroscience, marketing, and psychology whose research demonstrates how our perception of brands influences our decisions.
There's an idea in marketing, which is that we relate to brands in the same way we relate to people. It's like, I love this brand, or I hate this brand. Of course, what people say, right, can often be different from what's really going on in their heads. So we thought, well, why don't we just ask the brain directly?
Michael and his team observed the brains of iPhone users and Samsung Galaxy users with an MRI machine, while they heard good, bad, and neutral news about Apple and Samsung.
Next one, quiz time. Still a few people missing to answer. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Tell me, people, which should be the correct answer for this exercise?
Letter A.
A.
Letter A.
All right, there you are. Thank you so much. In this one, you have to be alert because, you know, in the other alternatives, they mention iPhone, they mention Samsung, but the rest of the information probably is not adequate to what the person mentioned. So the best one is to go for the general idea, the brains of two types of cell phone users. Nicely done. Thank you. Let's move on.
Apple customers showed a brain empathy response toward Apple that was exactly what you'd see in the way you would respond to somebody in your own family.
Strangely, Samsung users didn't have any positive or negative responses when good or bad news was released about their brand. The only evidence that Samsung users showed was reverse empathy for Apple news, meaning if the Apple headline was negative, their brain reflected a positive response.
You know, it really shows us that Apple has completely defined the market here. Samsung customers, it seems, from their brain data, are only buying Samsung because they hate Apple.
The kicker? The Samsung users didn't report feeling the results their MRIs showed. What was happening in their brains and what they reported feeling towards Apple and Samsung were totally.
Right, let's go for the next one. Thank you so much.
Mister,
Tell
excuse
me.
me, what's that mean? Reverse?
Reverse, like going to the opposite, something
Ah,
opposite.
okay.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Some people are still missing to answer. Let's see, which should be the correct answer for this part, for this question?
Letter A. Because they hate Apple.
All
Just
right.
that.
Exactly, right? They just hate that one. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Now, let's go for the next one.
Totally different.
Most people just don't realize that they are subconsciously choosing brands because those brands have some kind of self-expressive value.
You can see there's a lot of power here in terms of shaping consumers' decisions. As we learn more and more about that, we have to think much more deeply about the ethical, legal, and societal implications of doing that.
So as consumers, what can we do to make informed choices? Well, the best thing we can do is be aware of the influence that brands hold.
I think it's important to always pause and think a little bit about, okay, why am I buying this product?
And like it or not, brands aren't going anywhere.
I've heard lots of people push back and say that I'm not into brands. I take a very different view. They're not doing anything any different than what someone who affiliates with a brand is doing. They have a brand, it's just an anti-brand brand.
Final question. Let's give it a try. Thank you so much. All right, all right. Tell me, people, what's the answer for this one?
Letter B, all the people have brands.
There you are. Exactly. That's what we can assume from what the person mentioned. All people have brands. Brands or anti-brands, brands, right? It's like there is always a brand going on. Thank you. Let's
Exactly.
finish. Let's finish watching on the video. Thank you so much.
When I think about what is it that I've learned about identity over time, I think a lot of it has to do with the fundamental need that we as humans have to have support systems. Perhaps it was the church, it was the community, it was these other institutions that existed. Now brands have stepped in as pillars of our identity. So I'm very much motivated to see that in that positive light.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much for the time in that practice. In general terms, people, how did it go? Did you get everything correct about the questions of the video or many of them, few of them? How did it go?
Probably many of them.
All right. Thank you, Byron. What about on the rest? How many correct answers? There were 2, 4, 6, 7 questions. 7 questions throughout the video. How many did you get correct?
4, mister.
4. All right. Thank you. What about on the rest? I would love to listen to you. Tell me, tell me.
Well, I don't know how many I have correct, but I know that I missed 2.
You missed 2. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. Carlos, what about you? Carlos, no, sorry, Douglas, because you don't like Carlos. You prefer Douglas. I remember that from day one. Tell me, how many did you get correct?
Well, I got only one, but I guess all the rest is okay.
All right, thank you. Thank you so much. And what about you, Catherine? How did it go for you?
Me too, teacher. I just have one, but
All
the one that I think everyone had wrong.
all right, that's fine. Thank you, thank you. That's fine. Gloria Liden, what about you? How did it go for the practice?
In my case, teacher, I think I have 2 wrong because I think I don't understand very well the section for 2 questions.
All right. Thank you so much. But you, in general terms, you did a nice job, so congratulations on this one. The videos that we were watching were not designed to teach a class. You know, it's like normal English, people talking about something else. So you should be happy, you know, we get the general idea. Because sometimes when we have some listenings from books, they are kind of easy, they speak slowly, you know, we get everything. But hello, this is real English, you know, people talking, giving information. And if you can get the general idea and understand, hey, bravo for that. So congratulations and feel happy for that. Thank you so much. Now, after watching on this one, let's have a video activity in which we have to talk. That's the idea. Then there we will have some questions in this one. Let me go for this one. Number 1, Miss Catherine, can you help me read this question, please?
Yes, teacher. Why do people prefer to pay more money for the exact same product? What's your experience?
All right, thank you so much. That is one of the questions we will discuss in groups. Question number 2, Ricardo. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We have question number 2. Perfect. Question number 3. Anybody? Thank you. Thank you.
How do you?
All right. Go. I will go with Sophia. I guess Sophia was reading. Go ahead, Miss. Thank you.
How do you feel when someone talks bad about a product, brand, or service you consume?
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And the final question. Anybody to help me? Thank you.
Hey, Byron.
Go ahead, Byron.
Okay, as consumers, what can we do to make informed choice?
All right.
Choices, sorry, choices.
Informed choices, that's correct. All these questions were based on the video, right? Something that we were checking, something that we were discussing in this part. So we will have some time, I will give you some time, and we will work in groups for you to discuss on these questions. Let me see if I can share to you a screenshot. Yes, there we are. All right, perfect, perfect, perfect. I just shared with you a screenshot of these questions, so you have the chance to check them and discuss on this one. Try to give as many details as possible. Try to talk about your experience on this one, right? General ideas, experiences, and then we will do great on this one. Let me see. We're 16 people. Let's work in groups of 4. That's a good number of people. All right, perfect, perfect, perfect. Tell me, people, let me see the people that are connected. Is Veronica here? Veronica? Is Veronica?
Yes, sir.
All right,
I'm
perfect.
here.
Thank you so much, Veronica. Tell me, what activity are we going to do at this moment?
Okay, why do people prefer to pay in money or credit card, for example? And what is your experience?
All right.
And then choose a brand, follow or
All
not.
right. Yeah, in that case, that is the activity. We have a speaking activity. We work in small groups, so you discuss these questions with your classmates. Are you ready for practice?
Yes, teacher.
Yes. Perfect. Thank you so much. Let's begin at this moment and let's give as many details as possible. Thank you so much, people, and let's do a nice job as always. Thank you.
stay just because the brand is well known. So is the point. I agree with you that if I am a loyal consumer of the brand and I know how this brand work, I I select or I am willing to pay more for this product because I know the brand. I agree absolutely with you, but also I think that the opinion for others or the common brand is the other push factor that impulse people to take a brand and pay more for that.
Your
I
turn.
complete agree with Ricardo.
So
I
what's your experience?
when I know a brand and the brand is a good quality, I am very loyal with this brand because uh, all the time my cell phone is a Samsung because for me the quality is good. Mm, I when I yeah, it's a expensive cell phone, but if you sorry, take care a cell phone, you have cell phone for sorry for many years because I can pass for the same cell phone for 3 or 4 years. So for me, it's good because the quality, or for example, if you I if you buy sometimes when you buy cheap products,
I don't know, Huawei, they are the exact product, so there's no difference except the price and the software, maybe. But
yeah, but
some
by
people
meaning the
prefer the
difference,
Apple because status. I think it's more about status or try to be part of, belong of, or not over quality or characteristics. If but status, but I don't know.
yeah, I think yeah, as you did mention, um, I think it's like when you just have like the same shirt, but one is Levi's and the other one is like we can say like Birdie or USDA in Spanish, usada. So yeah, yeah. So you have two different kind of shirts, but it looks like the same, and it has the same. They both have the same like um, the same objective, that like uh, just dressed the people, you know. So but you have one difference because Levi's brand, it's the fabric is very good. Is the other one, it's like uh, on second hand, we can say, so it's not so good as the first one.
Yeah, but in that case, you have difference between the product. But if we have the same product, the only difference is a brand, or so it's more about you feel that you belong in some.
Cost like $85, just 1 liter. Here.
Oh my gosh.
Or maybe could be in 90. But if you buy it online, it costs like 120.
Okay, I fall down in that moment.
No, but it's okay because Bella, it's the same price in here. Oh, it's like the same price in USA of Kerastase. So you better buy Kerastase. For me, it's
For
my
me, it's
recommendation.
very, thank you. For me, it's very expensive. I have the experience, but with the car parts. I don't know how to say repuesto, but for me,
I have that one.
it's better
The
buy
refactions. I don't know.
reflection.
No,
No.
the refactions. I'm not so sure about it. Let me see that.
But from me, spare parts. Okay, for me, it's better buy a spare part original than you buy a secondary brands because in
Replacement.
the time in the time you save money if you
Yes.
buy the original, not the second. I have a bad experience with my car, and I never in my life buy a secondary brands. I prefer pay more.
Yes. Yes. In fact, it's better because you spend,
Like a
but it lasts more.
genetic.
Yes, generic is only for a 2 or 3 months, and then the sometime because the lucky person is okay wherever brand see the car is very good, but the others and it's bad experience.
Both uh, that same brand, but this item is very expensive, but it's a nice item. Uh, the quality, the item take care of my hair. I'm very comfortable with this product. I hope that these times don't broke.
So you need to take care of that, right? Okay.
Yeah.
What about you, Ricardo? Because I heard you say that you prefer Samsung, right? About the device's brand. What do you think? I think if someone told you that the best brand is Apple instead of Samsung or any other brand, and we need to include Xiaomi, how do you feel about that?
I think that we used to defend the brand that we are owner. I don't know, maybe because how to say dignity, about dignity. I remember talking with my friend when they say, "Oh, I have an iPhone. Look, I have an iPhone." And how the Samsung? Maybe how many times do you have to charge the iPhone? So we used to attack another person in order to defend the
Attack
brand.
what?
Attack to another person in order to defend our brand. I think that it is not
Products from Apple, so they have all the materials there.
Oh, okay,
They just
that's
get all the
interesting.
materials. Yeah,
I
that's
don't
why
know.
we're getting that kind of products from Xiaomi as a good quality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's move to the second question, and it's what brand have you identified with? I don't have any brand that I identify. I can think about, but I don't know if
I just have two, maybe the biggest ones. If you notice a color of red and white, you can easily just think for Coca-Cola. And
yeah.
also, if you have like a yellow or an M letter, you can just think about McDonald's.
McDonald's.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think an
but
M&M's. So,
Yeah, as well. Yeah.
yeah. But you identified with those brands or no?
I'm not actually. I'm not actually. Uh, I don't know why, but I don't.
Okay. Okay. I
I
don't
think I
know.
might.
Yeah.
Sorry, no, let's go. Let's go.
No, go ahead.
Okay. Well, I identify with Caterpillar and not only the clothes and the shoes and maybe the lifestyle. Well, you know, it's the beginning. It's for an industrial, and I was studying industrial engineering, so it was my beginning with that brand, and I continue the style. And the second one maybe is Wendy's in fast food. I think it is better than Burger King and McDonald's. And I have and it includes I have a discuss with with other with my family because they prefer Burger King. But no,
Okay.
so I was driving. I was going to Wendy's, and you have to
I
buy
just
Wendy's.
I just have a theory. If you want like I know junk food is not it's not like the most healthy way to eat, but
Yeah.
if you want like quantity, you just go ahead and buy something from BK from Burger King. And if you just want to feel the taste, the flavor, you can go ahead and get a product from McDonald's.
And what about Wendy's?
Mister, defend,
Yeah, no, no, no,
defend it,
no,
Mister.
no,
Come
no,
on,
no,
what's going on? They are
no, no, no.
attacking you.
Easy, easy, easy.
No, no, no. Well, I
Uh,
feel no, because I really feel that I mean in McDonald's hamburger didn't have any flavor, and the only burger in Burger King that I like is the fish. I don't know how it was.
the fish sandwich or something like that.
Yeah, that's right. That's the only one. But in my
Okay, yeah.
McDonald's, I really don't like.
Every brand has their own like single product that you like. Maybe we can say that way because I do like cheeseburger on McDonald's. I do like the those four pieces or slices, meat slices on the BK. I just like the chicken sandwich from KFC and and so on.
And the
We can
fries?
just Kentucky Fried Chicken. I do like that. I don't know why, but I do like that.
All right, all right.
I think the fries are better in McDonald's.
Ah,
Yeah,
really?
way better.
Yeah.
McDonald's, really. I think the fries is better in Burger King. The twisted fries.
Yeah, I know.
I agree with Nestor.
Really? Clary, what's your point?
But the hamburger for me is Wendy's all time.
Yeah.
All right, see.
Yeah, that
Also, when I watch, when I see the logo for the Wendy's, the logos transmit me a friendly place for eating. I don't
yeah,
know.
it is like you feel like comfortable and also like family friendly.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, it's such as like warm place to be.
I I
So
can
interesting.
search. I can
Hey,
search and I can.
girls, and what? Hey, girls, and what about the last one? As consumers, what can we do to make informed choices?
You first, Douglas.
I well, This no other word. This is something that I do when I'm looking for a new cell phone. First, because I'm a rich person like a Vero, I can get I can get an iPhone. Nah, I'm kidding. I don't like that brand, but
Like a with.
yeah, but anyway, I prefer Android system.
Yes, I prefer Android system. I think that is
Well,
friendly.
what I do in order to make informed choices, first I try to select like a 5 or 3 options. Doesn't matter the brand. I try to look for every single detail. For example, the features. What about the reviews? What about other customers' experiences about with the same brand or model? And based on that, I make my choice. Sorry, I make my choice. So that's why I consider that's something for me. First, I seek for I seek for information for
Yes.
for consumers reviews.
Okay.
You
What
know,
about you?
I Google it,
Yep.
and then sometimes I search in marketplace what the prices are, and then I go for the cheaper, of course, but the same. For
But in
example,
the,
in
but on marketplace, I don't know. Almost the majority of products are secondhand.
I have
not always, because again, for the shampoo, the last one I bought
Ah,
is it's a Bella brand.
but it is up to the product you are looking for. Of course,
Yes.
a lot of products cannot be secondhand.
Yes, yes. I think that in marketplace they promote.
Teacher,
Yeah, tell me.
could you, well, could you check if my speaking evaluation is okay on the on Schoology, because I don't know if you are going to be able to reproduce the format of the audio. I think that you will do it if you open with an explorer, maybe.
All right, I will double check after the class, because actually my computer at this moment is not with charge, so I'm using other one, and I have the password on this one, but I will check, right? And I will let you know.
If you have problem, only let me know and I try to plug again.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. Perfect.
Mister,
Tell me, tell me.
excuse me. The quiz exam, the timeline is
For Monday. Yeah, Monday, if I am not mistaken.
Topic I already, teacher.
In that case, just causative verbs. That is the one in discussion at this moment. But remember, just that one. Yeah, easy busy. But in that one, it's based on the live worksheets. So as long as you open it and you refresh, you can give it a second go and everything. So you can get a 10, right? You have to try and you can get a 10. There is no problem. right? You can do it as many times as you wish. And when you are happy with your score, and I expect probably a 10 from all of you, take a screenshot, you paste it over there and you send it to me. That's it.
Okay, thank you, Mister.
All right, perfect. So people, congratulations. I was checking on your groups and I know you were participating, you know, were discussing, brainstorming some really nice ideas, and you did nice on that one. You know, some people were even defending the brands when they were discussing on that one. You know, Nestor was being attacked in
No way.
group, you know, defending Wendy's, McDonald's, not this is better, you know, something like that. So you see, it was good. Good practice, practice all right, so please don't forget about the evaluations that we have active. That is the oral evaluation. You know, that is, when is that finishing? Do you remember the due date?
Sunday.
Sunday at
There you are.
11:59.
11:59
AM?
PM.
Yeah.
Midnight hours.
1 minute before midnight, exactly. That is like the most I can assign, right? So 11:59, that's the last time to submit your audio recording. And for the quiz, that is like a screenshot that you have to take and share, that is for Monday before 11:59 as well. So you have some time for you to work on that one. And as always, do your best on this weekend. I will update your grade books on Monday, or yeah, Monday or Tuesday. You already have the first evaluations, and so you can see how well you are doing on that one. And I know you will do fine because you are pretty cool people. So people, have a nice weekend. If you work tomorrow,
Beautiful
well,
people.
beautiful people, exactly, right? Like Manuel
Beautiful.
Jackson says, right? The beautiful people. There you are. So,
Yesterday he missed.
yeah,
He
he missed.
forgot tell us.
Yeah, Douglas, you didn't say beautiful people. I was having nightmares. I didn't feel okay after the class because you never say beautiful people. So
Yeah.
Hey,
don't
it's
miss.
not necessary. You already know that you are.
Hey, but it's good. But it's good.
Mister is a personality branding of
Yeah.
here of
Yeah.
his.
Yeah, exactly. But it's good to be reminded, Douglas. Don't worry. We know, but it's good to be reminded of that. So people,
Write it down.
have a nice weekend. Enjoy it. Rest. If you have to work, well, do your best as always. Recover energies, and see you on Monday for more classes. See you. Take care.
Yeah.
Thank
See
you,
you.
teacher.
Bye.
See you, everyone.
Bye, Mister. Enjoy your weekend. See you
Thank you.
Monday.
Yes, that's
Take
correct.
care.
Yeah. And if you have a party, let me know and we go. Yeah. Thank you. See you.
Yeah.